Hey, we're back. Now we're in lockdown. I just got back from coughing without a mask on in a large supermarket. And now I'm here to make fettuccine with my brother.
Yeah, it's been a while. We haven't seen you guys for ages, so we thought why not come back with something basic that anybody can make in lockdown. Well,
if you have pasta
if you have a pasta machine, that's true. I did kind of forget about that. Anyway, all you need to make fettuccine is 2 eggs and 1.5 cups of flour. To start off with, we're gonna chuck all the flour onto this pink mat, like this, and then probably roll up our sleeves, otherwise we get pasta everywhere. Excuse me, don't play with your food, boy. Now you wanna...
It doesn't seem like much flour at all. How
No,
can it fit 2 eggs?
But
I don't see that fitting. Physics.
after you've got all the flour onto your bench or your mat or whatever, you want to make
eggs?
a deep well so that the eggs don't go everywhere. But I think Toby has a good point. I don't know how it's not going to like, it doesn't look like much flour. But there we go. I think that'll be fine.
I'm cracking the first egg. I'm doing a technique. It's called the Frodo. It actually worked. Mint!
So you want to like break the eggs up a bit, but without them going everywhere. So this is actually a bit of a challenge. But
why not do that before you put them in there?
I think we'll cope, because it's not what the recipe says.
But why not? I see. I don't know my stuff, but...
We've had a leakage, shit. Oh no. This is what the
way.
recipe says.
Does it? No, it doesn't. It says, start to knead the dough by pressing it flat. Okay, you're right. So you press it flat, so you make it flat on a floured surface with the heel of your hand, and it wants me to do something else. Fold the dough in half and repeat this process for about 2 minutes. Okay, let me knead.
Now Toby's kneaded the dough for 10 minutes. It's ready to stand for 1 hour. By the way, while we were kneading it, it was quite dry, so we constantly were adding like splashes of water onto the dough.
Don't pour it.
And it got to a good consistency. We'll put that over there.
I can just chill there, man.
You can just chill.
And
now we'll clean this up and we'll start our tomato sauce. Right, so this is all we need for tomato sauce. This is just from our head, by the way. We're just so good.
It's not my head.
Okay, yeah, it's my head. But anyway, all we need is we're going to use a whole plant of basil because it's amazing stuff. 2 cans of crushed tomatoes or diced. Some olive oil, salt and pepper, and lots of garlic. Now that I've taken all the basil off the plant, I'm going to finely chop it.
You made it sad.
Toby's just going to finish peeling the 7 cloves of garlic and then he'll finally chop
That's it.
Now we've chopped everything, we'll move over to the stove and actually start cooking the tomato sauce.
So we're doing half the basil in the beginning, so it like locks in and gets real like rich, and then half at the end, so it's nice and fresh. Because there are like 2 schools of thought. Some people add it in the beginning and some add it at the end, and we don't want to annoy anyone.
Alright, now the garlic's cooked, we'll add the canned tomatoes.
Don't do it from a big distance. Thought it would look cool on camera. When your sauce starts to simmer, you want to turn it down to low and just leave it to simmer. And we've been doing this while the dough has been resting for an hour. So once this is simmering, you can go back to your dough and make your pasta.
Now the tomato sauce is simmering and the dough's been sitting for about an hour, I think. We'll break it into 3, or cut it into 3 different sections.
If you don't have a pasta maker, apparently you can do this by hand and cut it, but you have fun with that and send me photos.
On your pasta machine you only got 3, well our one has 3 different parts for the handle. So the first one's just the flat rollers, so it's not going to cut it yet, and we just put it through I think about 6 to 8 times until it's really thin, and then we cut it. Oh, why did it move?
Oh,
It was
that's
tight
fine.
as hell.
Shit, that looks fun. I'm doing that next.
Okay, we've put it through the machine once, we're going to fold it in half and put it through again on the same setting, and we're going to repeat this 8 times.
It's like human skin. You can make pasta in human skin.
Since this is so long, we're going to cut it into about 3.
This is so
We'll
cool.
start feeding it through the fettuccine setting. So what we'll do is we'll move the handle now to where the fettuccine thing is.
Beautiful.
Once you've done that with the first ball, just repeat that same process with what you have left over until you've got all your pasta. Now we've cut all the pasta, we'll put a pot of boiling water on. We'll add some salt and some olive oil, and once that's boiled we'll add the pasta. And then once you've added the pasta, you'll let it reboil, and then pretty much as soon as it's reboiled, your pasta will be ready.
He's speaking in past tense, but we've done all of that. It's go time. So now it's ready. It's time to present. We're going to plate up because we zhushed the sauce through the pasta and it looks amazing. You can just garnish with some basil.
It's amazing. So good.
It's so smooth.
It is, and the sauce is so nice.
It's way different.
Yeah.
That's sick. You should do it.
Great meal, I recommend you guys making it at home. Thanks for watching this video. We'll try and be better and release them more regularly.
Who cares? They don't deserve them.